Hello, welcome everyone. So today we are going to give a demo on quote to order application, which we have created, our team has created. So this application will cater to the needs of small and medium scale industries, which actually carries out the quote to quotation to order journey. So basically what happens that for all the types of industries where they look for quotations, the user actually calls the relevant company and they look for the quotations basically for the particular product they want to purchase. So based on the quotation, the user makes the decision to purchase the particular product or not. And then finally, once they agree with the price of that particular product, they go ahead and purchase that product through a particular order. So for that journey, actually, we have prepared an application. So as I mentioned earlier, it is for small and medium scale industries, keeping in mind the Indian market. And let me actually showcase the application. So as you can see, this is the login page. And in this login page, we can register the user through their mobile numbers. So let me log in. So this is the application. Let me just hide this panel. Okay. So this is the application which you can have a look into. So as you can see, I logged in with the user, and the user screen has all these setups wherein you can see all these application tabs. So it has home page, quotes, orders, LR items, service request with SR, follow-up entity, user admin, and warranty. So these are all the entities. It has also other entities like POS orders, product admins, pricing admin. So these are all the entities which you can see in the application. So the landing page, as you can see here, is comprising of reminders in the left hand side. Here they can search for the serial number of the components which the user has purchased. And this is a small simple dashboard which will show the orders from the last 5 days. As you can see here, it is randomly taken last 5 days which has been taken here. So this you can actually adjust based on type of orders you want to see or the duration in which you can want to see the order. And the most important thing is that here there is a chatbot. So this chatbot, as you can see, so this chatbot, as you can see, is a chatbot which is an interactive chatbot in which the user will give the information and will capture the information of it can be a dealer who wants to take the quotation from this particular organization, or if it can be an individual who wants to take the quotation. So here it is just a welcome page for the user, and you can also expand it also. So you can expand this user page. So now, as you can see, so I have expanded the chatbot, and in this chatbot, you can pick if the caller is a dealer, so they can continue the journey of capturing the quotation by picking the dealer actually. So if dealer is there, so the user can ask for which type of dealer it is, whether it is a default, OEM, technician, or wholesaler. Again, these are all customizable things. So you can customize this basically. So assuming that it is a technician who has actually inquired for the quotation. So we will ask the technician that whether you want design-based quotation flow or TDS or hardness-based quotation flow. So as in the beginning, we discussed that this is a custom application and this is for a particular water treatment plant. So that's why we are discussing about TDS and hardness-based flows. But this quotation is a customized application. This entire thing is customized. So it can be a different, basically the different prompt can come over here. It can be a different type of a prompt which you want to take for a particular seller. Since this is for a water treatment plant, that is why these two prompts have come: design-based flows and TDS-based hardness-based flows. So we'll pick TDS-based and TDS and hardness-based flows. And here we'll give the, it will ask, or the prompt will ask what is the name of the associate who is actually calling for. So let us say we have a customer called Indra who has actually called us for getting the quotation. So we'll give his information. It will ask for certain details like contact details and phone numbers. So we will give a particular phone number for him, a 10-digit phone number basically in India, which is 10-digit in length. So if it is 9-digit, it will have a validation. So you can see here, good thing here is that there is no dealer found for this number. So which means Indra is registering for the first time. So what we will do is that we will actually capture the customer information directly from here itself, and we'll capture Indra's information with his phone number details, and then that will actually be created as a customer or a dealer. In this case, dealer will be created. So I will say to the prompt, I will reply to the prompt yes, and then it will help you to create the dealer. So in the background, the dealer is already created. So now we are going to feed the TDS I will ask Indranil that what is the TDS level and in your area. Now, how does it play a crucial role in creating the quotation? It will help us to fetch the product based on this TDS and hardness values. So we'll feed the TDS information over here. So I will provide some TDS information, like let us say 550 is the TDS, and it will prompt for the hardness. So hardness, I will again give certain hardness level, like let us say 200 or 250, something like that. So this information will ask from the customer basically, and then it will ask you a prompt that you want to generate the quotation or not. Now, if I say yes, it will actually generate the quotation. Now you can see a quotation is generated, and a quotation is associated with one ID, which is 122 here. So now you can simply minimize the chatbot, or you can even close the chatbot. But you have already got one important information here, is that 122 is your new quotation which has been generated in the application. So now just you refresh the quotation list, and here you can see, just you can minimize this chatbot. Now you can see 122 quotation has been created. Now, the important part of this application is that this quotation is created for a person who wants to look for the particular price of the products before he makes the decision of going through the order. So now let us first of all view the quotation. So we'll view the quotation first of all. So this is all the quotation which contains of all the products which the company is trying to sell with its price. Now here the user will actually, who is interacting with the customer, the end user who is interacting with the customer. Now what he will do, he will ask another set of questions maybe. So which products he is interested to purchase, whether here you can see these products are mainly from the water treatment plant. So that's why you see these types of products. It can be of any product. That is what I'm trying to tell from beginning, that it's a custom application and you can sell any type of product from here. So now here user will be suppose he is interested in purchasing a filter, for example, and suppose he is interested in purchasing another like a vessel, or for example something like a vessel. So now you can see the price is already listed, and now this, based on this price, two products he has picked. But let us say, since this is a quotation journey, so obviously user will try to come to a proper rates and understand, and negotiation will happen. So they will have a negotiation that which type of discount you can give. So here the end user will have a flexibility to discuss the discount. And then if he says that I'm not bit okay with the rupees 300 price, so you can have a discount negotiation with him. So you will say that, okay, 300 allowed range is between 315 to 360. We are trying to give you in the minimum range of 350. So this is what we can actually set the discount discussions with the negotiation with him. And once the negotiation is set, let us say this is 315, which he has agreed, and he's happy with the second product, which is 4,600. So let us say he's okay with this amount, and then we can place the quotation. So we can discuss with the user to place the quotation, and we'll save the quotation here. Once we save the quotation, you can see the quotation item has been saved successfully. There is an option to download the quotation and share it with the user. So here you can see download PDF. So here, if you click on the download PDF, it will say that what type of quotations which you have, what type of product you have picked in the quotation. It's the quantity and the unit price will be there. If you want to include any notes, that also will be there in the PDF. So we have not captured the notes here somehow. So not a problem. We can actually create a note also and then include it in the PDF. So you can include the breakup, and then you can generate the PDF from here. So you can see the PDF of the quotation is generated. And as you can see, there are two products which the user had picked, 315, which we agreed for the jumbo filters. And this is the discounted price, which we are selling to the customer. And this is the another product in which there is no discount price. Whatever price was there in the system, the customer somehow agreed with that amount, and this amount is there. And the total amount which he has to pay actually. So this is the agreed amount which the customer is going to pay if we are going to go ahead with the order. Now this will be shared across with the customer. Maybe you can download the PDF and share it in the WhatsApp, or maybe you can directly send out a mail. So we are also planning, as I mentioned, that since it's in a phase of development, and number of things we are trying to incorporate in this application. So we will have all these integrations related to the email. We'll have an integration related to SMS. So those types of things will also be included in the journey later. So as of now, till this place, we have just created the quotation. Now let us assume that the user agrees with the order creation journey. So we go to the order creation page again, the quotation page again. From here, we are going to click on the dispatch order. So as we click on the dispatch order, you can see the order got created. Now you can see here, this is the quotation which has been generated, and this is the status is for dispatch as of now, and with the customer detail which you can see. And these are the two products basically the customer has ordered for actually. So this is the order ID 35. So with this order ID, we will try to search in the application. We go to the order, and you can see here 35 is the order detail, order number, and with the dealer which has contacted us actually. And now we will be generating an invoice ID. So this invoice ID, there will be another application from which we are actually fetching the invoice as of now. But as we move forward, we will have an integration with the billing application, and that will give us the invoice detail for us. So here, let us assume we have got an invoice number from the billing application, and we'll give the invoice ID over here, and we'll save the details. Now this invoice ID is saved against this order. We will check the order line items which the user. So as we saw that in the quotation, he had picked two orders. So you can see there are two orders here. So one order is for jumbo filters and another order is for a vessel. So these two orders are there. Now what will happen is that we will scan the serial numbers. We have an option to scan the serial number, or we can scan from the camera, or you can manually feed the serial number. So in this scenario, since the camera is not very handy and we are showing the application demo from our laptops, from our desktops, so that's why I cannot scan it from here. But this feature is already available, so you can click on the scan from the camera, and you can actually bring the scanner with the serial number. You can capture the OCR from here, and then that serial number will be captured here. So similarly, the barcode also works. So if you click on the scan the barcode, you can actually pick the scanner here and scan an image file. From the camera also you can scan, and you can scan the image file. So as of now, since I'm showing the demo over the laptop, so I will be capturing the serial number from here. Let me just cancel this option. So we'll capture the serial number directly. Manually, we'll feed the serial number. And for the second one also, let us feed some certain serial number. Now we'll click on the save and dispatch. Now what save and dispatch will do? Now this particular page, as you can see, it is meant for the executives. The executives will actually dispatch the orders. Now once the executive dispatches the order, so one thing should happen, that if there is a warranty associated with these particular products, the customer can come back basically, right? If there is any issue within that warranty period. So there is a warranty period defined for these particular products, and then based on the warranty period, a warranty ID will be created with the details like this product has how much of warranty, and what is the start date and the end date of the warranty. That thing will be captured, and then based on the warranty, the user can come back for servicing also, for servicing of the product or replacement or whatever is required by the business. So we'll save and dispatch. Here you can see the order is dispatched and the warranties are created successfully. So you click on OK. We go back to the main application, and now in the main application we will look for the warranty which has been created. So if you go to the warranty, you can see these are the two warranties which got created, and it has an end date, it has a start date, and the date from which we created. And you can see the end date is based on what? Is based on the warranty period. This warranty period is coming from our the seed data of the product, where we are capturing the period or the warranty period of the product basically. So if you can go here, I will show you here that what it actually is. If you go to product admin, now in the product admin, based on the water condition, as I showed you, we picked the details. So this was the water condition here. So based on the water condition, these details are there. So I picked the second condition basically, or the third condition, maybe the default one. So here you can see there is a these are the products, and these are if you pick on the particular product, so you can see the attributes of those products, and here you can see the warranty. So you can see there is a warranty defined for the vessel, and you can upload the pictures also, and you can share the picture from here of the products. So all these things you can actually do, and through WhatsApp link actually you can share the suppose a customer wants what does the product looks like, or maybe they want to know that okay, is it a genuine product or not. So you can actually upload the picture of these components, and you can share it through WhatsApp. So this WhatsApp integration is also available, and it will send the specification through. You can see here we have uploaded the picture, and we are able to send these pictures through the WhatsApp link basically. Now coming back to the other administration aspect, there is a page for pricing administration. In this pricing administration, you can see we have defined the landing price or the cost price of the item, and we have defined the list price of the item. And another important thing here is how we are actually setting up the discounts and how we are going to give the discounts. So there is a separate entity which will actually look for the account types, and based on the account type, the discounts will be set. And there is that screen, we are just developing on that screen also, wherein based on different account types, we will actually provide the discounts for the particular product. So this is the journey in the nutshell. There are other entities which are important entities to discuss after actually selling the product. So there can be a service request which will actually look for the particular, whenever the user comes back again with a certain issue in the components which they have purchased, so they can raise the service request. And this service the service requests are created from the invoice. Let us assume that they want to create a SR from the current invoice. So they can actually search the invoice ID, and based on the invoice ID, which this was the invoice ID, as you remember, for the order we actually captured this invoice ID. Now based on this invoice ID, actually you can create the service request. So it will search for the invoice ID, and then you can click for the create the SR from this invoice. So this is the SR this is the last item. You can see for Indranil, we have captured the service request, and he wants to have some components maybe replaced, or maybe some components he wants to have a fix of that, or he wants field engineer to get to work on that particular component for any particular issues. Any issue is there to check that actually. So he can raise a service request, and this service request has a journey of various statuses in which he can. The first status is to open the service request. Then, if there is a work in progress, and if you have associated a consultant who will work for Indranil's issue, so it will be in progress. And once it is resolved, the user can actually close the service request. So this is the service request part. Now, one more thing actually. Let us assume that the quotation journey, they want to know that whether how many quotation Indranil has already created. So from the chatbot itself, you can come to know. So let us say if I am giving the dealer information here. So back again to dealer, and let us say Indranil contacted us again, and he wanted a TDS or hardness based flow, and we'll ask the name of the associate. So he had earlier contacted us, and we want to know whether, based on the contact detail itself, whether there was a quote earlier created or not. So this was the number basically which he had shared us. So based on this number, based on this contact detail, we can actually, let me just copy it. So this is the number. Now you can see there is a prompt here. So this user had already created the quote, and you can see directly in the chatbot itself. Yeah, tell me please.
Yeah, I have a quick question, like how the follow-ups and the reminder works.
So this is a very nice question. So now what happens basically? So whenever we actually generate a quote, so now as soon as we created a quote, you can see the reminder got created, follow-up of the quote on ID 122. So what happened here basically? So it created a follow-up directly whenever we tried to create a new quote actually. So this quotation was created over here. Say at the same time, it creates something in the follow-up. In the follow-up screen, if you go to the follow-up screen, and if you look for the recent follow-ups, so you can see this was the follow-up number, and this is the related ID. You can see the same related ID which we fed in the SR level. You can see in the SR also it is created when we created the service request, and also you can see this is the related ID for the quote which we created for the user. So with the quote ID, you can just drill down. There is a hyperlink provided here. So in this follow-up, the user can easily drill down and find out the quotation again. So these are the two things which has been created actually for the follow-ups and for the reminders. So you can readily see the reminder in the home page, and you can see the follow-up quotation ID over here. And at the same time, there is a follow-up in screen itself, dedicated follow-up screen, where you can see the follow-ups as you can see here for the SR which we created just now, and this is for the order, basically quote, basically which we created just now. This is the quote ID, 122 is the quote ID, and the entity type is quote. This quote was created for the user.
So why we have option to the options of assign to in the follow-up tracker?
Yes, it's a nice question. So these are all the guys or the employees who will be actually working upon this follow-up. So the agents who are actually working on the follow-up, so we are going to assign these follow-ups to those users, and they will actually follow up with the end customer. They will give them the call back if needed. If the quotation is still open, they will give the call back to them. And the things which we have implemented over here is that they can actually change the person. If suppose one person is working, suppose Amar is working currently on this particular item, and later on, so let us say he went on for leave or something, then we can assign another guy who can actually look into this particular. So we assigned another guy actually who will look into this follow-up and look into this quote basically.
So does that mean only the items that an user is assigned to when they will log in, they can see only the associated tasks reflecting in the reminder list? Like in this case, probably the admin, the login is admin, so he's or she is able to see all the tasks created.
True,
But
true, true.
yeah, and so when the individual user will log in, only they can see only the task assigned to them.
Yes, correct.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, I actually one more question is there. Is this system has there any possibility that we can segregate the all the items, the pricing of the products automatically? It can calculate in such a process that the customer can receive the total amount of the invoice, the total amount in this. Is there an automated calculation procedure?
Yes, 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 yes. It's an automated calculation. So let me show you. So here you can see the total sum is 4915. Okay. So this is the sum of 4600 and 315. Okay. So as soon as you pick another product, basically, so as soon as you pick another product, 300 gets added here. You can see for the price change to 5215. So this calculation happens automatically. So I picked another product. See, the price again got changed. It added up for 50 rupees. So it's an automated calculation which happens while picking up the quotation itself. You can select the product in the quotation, and this calculation happens automatically.
What is point of sale operations, POS?
Yes. So point of sale operation, whenever the user directly calls for a particular component and he is not interested in the TDS and the hardness value, he just wants particular, say, let us say he wants to purchase vessel. So we will ask the dealer detail. Let us say Dilip has is the dealer who has contacted us. So he will ask for a particular product. Let us say he is asking for filters. So we will give him the filter. We'll ask him the question that which components he need, and we'll tell him the price of that component. So here you can see price is also against that particular component. So let us say he's interested in the layer filter of jumbo filters, which is 250 price 250 rupees. So we can pick that. Now, if he has, if he wants to pick another product, so he can actually readily add another product here. Let us say he wants a water pump. So, and there are variants of water pumps. You can see all these variants are there. So he is, let us say, interested in Kirloskar water pump. So he picks up the water pump here, and then you can see two products have been added. So the user will just click on add all to carts. And here you can see the two products have been added here with the quantity which has been ordered. And then you can write a note that, yes, the user is going to purchase two products. And we will give some certain shipment information if you want to give that associate serial numbers with it, maybe while dispatch. So this is the message which we can send it to the executives who will be doing the dispatch. So now you can click on you can see the price as mentioned, the full total price is there, and you can create the quotation from here. So you can see quotation has been created successfully. So this quotation actually right now it has taken us to blank page, but this is the quotation ID 123. So this is the link. From here you can see 123 is the quotation ID. So automatically it actually fetches that quotation. So 123, these two products has been selected. Now the same journey will follow. So here, if the user is interested with this particular price, then it is fine. If it is not interested, So we can give him certain discounts. Let us say any discount is available. So this particular product doesn't accept the discount. Maybe there is no discount associated with it. So we'll set it to the manual price again, and we can set the manual price for this one. So these two products somehow, incidentally, they don't offer any discounts. So that is why you can see that we cannot set the manual price for this, and we can actually dispatch the order. So we let us just go back to the quotation page again. We will go to pick the products, and we will dispatch this particular order with the notes.
So yeah,
So this
I
is
think thanks everyone for joining today's meeting. So thanks for the candid explanation of the application. We'll meet again soon with more details about our code to order product. Thank you everyone. Bye.
Thank you.